Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the DOXXreport and my quiet, lovely, beautiful, peaceful, affordable, comfortable, golfing and sunny retirement community affectionately known as...
Del Boca Vista?
Thank you, Frank. Can you speak up a little bit?
Del Boca Vista?
Much better, thank you, Frank. Let's see, I'm retired, 71 years of age. I'm a boomer and proud of it. I know there's a lot of anti-boomers out there. I can name a couple of them, Aussie Expat Green Room. I'm sure there's more. A United States citizen and a recipient of Medicare payments living in Central Florida. This is my personal YouTube channel, vlog, citizen journalism account, and just about anything else I want it to be. Even a rescue vehicle for Jax and Dr. Bob. Thank you for joining me. And I got to tell you, it is a cold one today, but sunny, very bright. Let's see, 63 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be 17 degrees Celsius, humidity 32%, wind 16 kilometers per hour, that would be 10 miles per hour. Had the heat on last night for Florida, kind of cold. The succulents can take it, but I've got some spider plants side of the house. You know, I just didn't want to cover anything. The springtime, it gets down in the upper 20s, okay, but I wasn't going to do anything. And then the hibiscus out front, it looks okay, but we'll see. I mean, I cut it down quite a bit. It was like a 7-footer. It's just too much. Oh, what's that on the screen? That's the G-Shock collection. You can get all of that for, I don't know, a junkyard Rolex. I mean, this is, you got your selection there. You've got G-Shock, Casio, Citizen, Bulova. I like my selections. I like my watches, but I don't, I think I got enough. But if I find something, I'll buy it. But it's like looking at these $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 watches. I will never buy one. Never. And I got the money, but I'm not going to buy one ever. It's silly. Rufus, Afternoon Docs, Afternoon Rufus. Yeah, it was awful nice of me, wasn't it? Props to you for giving Jackson Dr. Bob a platform. What do we got in the thumbnail here, the header? Civility now, civility now, civility now. New Year's Day, Central Florida Network. MT85, what's he doing in the title? Morty's Diner, yes, it has something to do with the diner, USA. I don't think they make such a thing yet. Looking to get a smartwatch that tracks your blood pressure? No. I got the Apple Watch, which is pretty good. I track my heart rate, and I know I worked out 2 days last week, 2 days this week, and my heart rate's up a little bit because you get out of shape, laying around watching YouTube, and I could have gone for some walks. I just didn't want to, and I'm eating snacks and chocolate, and it's like popcorn. Well, I had pistachio nuts, shelled pistachio nuts. Now try to eat just a few of those. It's very tough. So I get my heart rate, and I take my blood pressure. Oh, God, I'll take it. That hasn't been a problem with me. I got a doctor's appointment, but he called out. He's going on vacation. And then they said, well, you want to reschedule? I go, no, I'm not in a rush. It gives me extra time to, take my blood pressure readings. No, that would be Nico Leonard. Docs, are you now an authorized Casio dealer? No, I could be. Oh, look at the lizard up there. It is so bright out there. I couldn't open this window. I usually give you a view of the golf course. But if I'm going to stream from this area, it's right in my face. I can't do it. Really? Rufus, I just came out with a couple that do track blood pressure. Well, blood pressure is an interesting thing. When you need it, like you're exercising. So, but just for when you're relaxed, like I take mine in the morning, and he told me you gotta, as soon as you wake up, it's the word, you don't take it because you have to, it has to settle down a little bit. So get up, move around a little bit, and then sit down, and I'll take it in the mornings. But your resting blood pressure is more important because it's designed to go up when you need it, when the muscles need the pressure and everything else. And you are a fantastically, beautifully designed, complex organism, mind, body, spirit. Keep the weight down, get some exercise. You don't have to do what I do. I just got to get some kind of fitness lifestyle. And when I was in an apartment or I was in Las Vegas, I would walk. If I couldn't do anything, I would walk, And, I don't think I don't think it was the safest area, but it looks like I didn't have anything, But I'll look into it. Could do that. So let's see. Yesterday, New Year's Eve day, did I go out and eat? No. I stayed home. I had to make a run the New Year's Eve day. I had to go make a run, pick up my glasses. I had some glasses made, 2 of them for watching television and another one for driving at night. So I got those. That was pretty cool. Stopped by Walmart, where America shops, and got some milk. I figured the new year, I broke down. I bought some chocolate chip cookies, but I'm not buying any more. This was just for New Year's. I found what? Let's see, Gampers with the tough questions. The press, Gampers. Docs, will you eventually dictate who and who may not be allowed to be a panelist in a show broadcast on your network? What will it take to ban a panelist? Well, now, the only show I have on here, let's get to the news right now. As you know, I was very excited with a lot of other people. We were going to have the Dodger and Jamie show. But for reasons, he sent me a nice email, Jamie did, and he explained why, and that's fine. It's a private email. But we're always available over here at this CFN network if he wants to be a panelist or come on this show. So our lineup has changed. It's DOXXreport show, Jackson Dr. Bob show, and Sunday schooling show. Now, as far as the guests go, I had to leave this morning. I was on there, and there was a certain panelist giving me a hard time. I just left. And it's up to Jax. It's his show. He, for whatever reason, he likes him, so he stays. So what was your question again? Will you eventually dictate? No. Why would I do that? On my show, I determine who's that. I won't hide anybody. Let's say, for instance, if that particular person came over here, I would put him in timeout. Now, if that lapses over to the morning show, that's his problem, not my problem. But if he doesn't know how to behave civilly, then I'm not going to hide him or ban him. What will it take to ban a panelist? Well, I guess there is a line, but if it's on the Jack show and if I don't see it, then, But if it's over here, it doesn't take much. And why do I have messages? Hang on. This could be breaking news. Breaking news. All right. I found design better than others. What the G? Yeah, they got a big selection, but I have my criteria for the top for me is they have what are they, Atomic 6 or whatever they call that, where the atomic clock out of Colorado, multi-band 6, and they're shock resistant and solar powered. That's perfect, and they got some color to them. That's my preferred, really. But I do have some up there that are, you have to just set yourself, but they are solar powered. Obviously, they're all solar powered in there. Thomas Burnett, welcome. Let's see. Thomas Burnett, Happy New Year. Alexa was looking forward to Jamie and Dodger show today. So was I. That was supposed to be on at 3 p.m. Eastern, but he thought better of it. Why has that been canceled? Well, it wasn't. I didn't cancel it. The CFN network didn't cancel it. Maybe they thought it over. Maybe it would have been very popular, I think. And they could have had guests. I would have been working the board. He doesn't have keys to the channel, but I could have helped out with that. But it's, they may come back around. I don't know. Dodger's not hidden over here, so he can always. But it would have been an interesting play. I don't know what happened. It was not canceled. They withdrew participation in the CFN network is what happened. Rufus, damn iPhone voice text changes my damn text. Autocorrect, right? Autocorrect. Gampers, so for the record, so we can go after you later, you cede full authority to your, there are guardrails. It depends. If somebody was really over there causing problems, there's no clips, no music, or going off the rails. Jackson's a pretty good judge of that. I mean, he can calm them down, but if not, it just depends. I'd have to see it. Case-by-case basis. To the show host? Okay. Well, he's a guest. He knows he's a guest over here. He's got his own show, and it's hands-off. In fact, I forgot to unclip the intro, so we're just stuck with that dancing intro. So I forgot he had it up there. You think Patrick would do an hour stream? 80 never calling? No, he's not. He doesn't have time for that. He's a welcome guest. He's been on Jackson Bob, I believe. He's been over here. If he wanted it, I think I would. I don't know if I would be in the background. I think the only one that has the keys is Jax. I'd like to keep it that way. Mark T. Oh, thank you, Mark. Happy New Year, Docs. Wah, wah. Yeah, I've been playing. Oh, speaking of wah, wah, you're going to kick out of this. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, my goodness. Look what I got sent to me. They're tracking me. I got the, what do they call it? It's got the barcode on it. The rewards. I've got two little plastic tags on my keychain. I've got the fitness center that lets me in when I scan it, when I get inside, and my Wawa rewards card, my Wawa ID or whatever. So on the right here, what you want a Wawa in store? Well, most redeemed item, you're a coffee connoisseur. That's true. I like my coffee. And it's the way I like it, and they got, I put a brown sugar, a regular sugar, and a sweet and low, and Irish cream, and then I go for the Columbia. Now, if it starts running out, then I'll go to the Havana, the Cuba coffee, but that's pretty strong. Total points spent, 13,400. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. 13,400, yay. Rewards member since 2005. Total bonus offers redeemed, 42. Now, total bonus offers, has there been that many? I don't know. See, there's rewards, and then there's a bonus. A rewards bonus is different. That's when they put something on special. Like the best one is for $5, you get the sizzle, a hash brown square, and coffee. Any size coffee. $5. You can't beat it. So did I get 42 of them? I probably did. But then your rewards, well, I don't know. Or the bonus points is I'll get a free coffee or I'll get a free burrito. And I bring those rewards down. Total number of Wawa runs, 232 times out of a 365-day year. So, hey, listen, I know what I like, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? So let's remove that. Oh, my goodness. Back to the watches. What about him? Apostle, what about Bateman? What about him? He's not on my show. He's on the Jack show. But that's Jack's decision. What's that green one? Can you turn it around for your punter to know? The green one is the Well, you don't want to see it. I mean, it's not analog. I wish it was analog, but I could do that. It's an HD something 2000. Hang on. I can turn it around. Stop the camera. How do I stop the camera? Okay, you can't really see it, but that's the one that gives me my pulse if I want to. It also gives sunrise, sunset. Oh, what the hell is the name of that one? Oh, let me find it. Hang on. Document Keeper, watches and sunglasses, Casio G-Shocks. I don't have it memorized. It's a GBD H2000. George, my boy, David, H as in Harry, 2000. Now, they make another one like that, which I think has like a yellow strap, which I'd like. It's like the Fireman or something, the Rescue. They make a Rescue series, but I'm afraid it's going to be the exact same color as this one, and I don't want to get the exact same color band. Happy New Year's. Thank you, Rufus, and Happy New Year's to everyone. Well, if you really want to talk about it, you got to add value to the show, right? And make a noise a couple times. But when that's your, no other sidekick does that. So, but it's up to Jax. It's his show. I don't even make suggestions anymore because he's going to do it. Oh, God, I got more messages. Hang on. Okay, we'll get to him. I think Jax is slowly annoyed by Dr. Bob, understandably, different personality. Yeah, but it's nice to have a partner, but, the partner should add something or at least, be quiet. But hey, it's not my show, okay? My primary objective was to get him a place to land. And I don't know how long he'll be over here. He's welcome to stay. I mean, it's helping me get total hours, It's working out for me. It's nice having. I like to listen to it sometimes, but I couldn't listen to today's show. I mean, it's just I can't do it. So, but that's his thing. You get that at the Wawa. Pasta, pork roll, bagel, and a hash brown this morning. Awesome. Oh, I cooked a nice breakfast. I had some ribs. I put the ribs in there. I had the potatoes. So I heated that up, and then I put 2 eggs over the potatoes. I like my ketchup on my potatoes and my eggs. A little bit of ketchup. I had some sour cream left over. Nice. Because I had 2 cookies when I woke up, but that doesn't last long, and then you get hungry again. Mark T, we need more of the mid-century classics, Club Sandwich and the King's Dressing Thousand Island. I think I've seen it, but see, I'm a breakfast guy. The only time I go in there is at breakfast, and breakfast is open till 11. Because my thing is, I hit the fitness center so early, then I go there, and then if I need to shop or do something on the way home, I did a perfect run. I think it was Tuesday. I hit the fitness, went up, got my Walmart coffee, went to the wholesale club, and then hit Walmart and went home. So I don't have to make another trip. But to go up for I got stuff at home, and it's like I really don't run for lunch. You might not have primo hoagies down there. I got a mild Italian primo hoagie, excellent, voted best of 2025. I'll have to look for it. Oh, I think they're throwing their lives away. You should be working and saving money and working to get a better job. And then when you get that better job, hang on to it. Save some money. The 30s somethings are going to regret the numerous hours they waste on YouTube streams in their prime career earning days. Can't retire on poverty. Right. And I like these guys. Oh, I'm going to die young. Yeah, you say that till you about hit 40. And then you go, I think I'm going to be around. Right. See, Mark T likes it. He likes Dr. Bob. He makes noise and burps. It's classy. Gampers, okay, I see it online. Cool. What do you see online? Oh, here it is. Darth Disputer, Darth Diggler. I think Jax is annoyed at his miserable life. You think he's got a miserable life. What about you? Hanging that drywall? With nothing wrong with that.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Ho!
You knew that was coming. See, you knew it was coming. Oh. Dirk, I think you love the attention. Oh, you know he does. He's everywhere, going everywhere. He loves the attention. Yeah, he does. Like cookies. Well, no. When I wake up, no. I got to make my bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, and I push the water. I push the water till it's effective. And then once I start getting hungry, then I go, well, I got a couple of chocolate cookies. Before I start my coffee, I'll have a couple cookies, and then I start the coffee here, and then I drink a lot of coffee. And I had to run the numbers this morning. And I think that's on our agenda. I already told you about Jamie and Dodger. The S&P 500 results. It was a good year. It wasn't a fantastic year, but it was a pretty good year. Now, for my tracking, the S&P 500's at 6845.5. That's up 16.38% for the calendar year. I give that B plus A minus. 20% is a solid A. If you get the market, the S&P 500 up 20%, that's a solid A. And a few years have been solid A's. There was a very bad year. I think 2022 was down 20%. But the other years have been very good. So it was a good year. I calculated my numbers. Who was it? Was it Mookie told me about my house? Where to, let's see. I didn't use, what did he recommend? I got it right here. Hang on. He recommended, Top Invest. He recommended, what's the name of this thing? It's how much is your house? Redfin, Redfin. I used that, and it was $10,000 lower than my Zillow. So I used that number anyway. But I'm good. I'm sound. I'm financially sound. I'm the EDMM solid. I got a cushion. The cushion is safe. Let's see. Oh, look who's here. Cookies, yeah, Cookies. Rufus. Oh, Laura Connor. Hello. Happy New Year, Lex. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Dr. Bob is the handshake of death, they say. Wow, I didn't say that. That's Rufus, ladies and gentlemen. And Darth Diggler, yeah, you're stealing other people's lines, Darth. You got to be original. You nailed it. Yeah, Goodfellas was easy. I didn't know if The Sopranos, which I never was a fan of. I really wasn't. I couldn't watch it. I had an HBO thing. I started watching it from the beginning, and I thought there's nothing redeeming here, and I just couldn't watch it. Also, Boardwalk, they had the gangster one, the Boardwalk or Boardwalk Empire or something. I liked it because of the really good video, HD stuff. It was beautiful filming, but it's like, again, everybody getting killed, and it's just nothing redeeming about it, the gangster life. And I stopped watching that too. Well, let's see. Gampers Bob is strident anti-communist and knows quite a bit about the lifestyle. Well, then why doesn't he add something to the show besides noise and just one-liners? Why doesn't he start contributing more to that? But that's not my show, see? That's Jax. Jax is going to have to figure that out. Rufus is laughing. McLovin, the original, Trump say A+, A+. Well, we're going to finish up on Social Security. I got 2 clips on Social Security, and we'll finish it up with that. And then, I mean, just on the clip thing, just on the politics, unless Aussie expat ends up over here, and I don't know if he will. I didn't hear what he said. I left. Will you please address the grooming rumors to set the record straight for Bateman? He should be timed out with talk like that. Well, talk to Jax. It's his show. It's on my channel. But talk to Jax. I didn't hear it. It was pretty funny. Mark T. Allegation Bateman is 36 and lives at home? Ouch. I hope not. Jay Graysweater, another Canadian, greets the Laura Connor, the Canadian. Happy New Year. Run good. And Laura Connor says good back to Jay Graysweater. Breaking news. I know I had it this morning. AC3 confirmed he's getting a divorce this morning. He is running away to Asia again. A middle-aged child. I predicted this a long time ago. He doesn't know what else to do. He can't adapt. He marries the first wife, 2 boys, BMW, runs to Thailand. The second wife now, 2 boys, BMW, and he's going to run first to Vietnam. And if you go to my X account, I got it right here. Oh, I hope you didn't hear it. Cult of the Living Dead leader, the Beast of Brisbane, announces his divorce. And then he says, try him out. Because he's going to go for 2 months to Vietnam with Easy Drink, because Easy Drink lives there. And then he's going to travel to Malaysia and other parts of Asia. Why? Try him out. What's he looking for? You know he's doing the dating services. You know that. Ladies, attention, ladies. He can't support himself. Don't fall for it. It's on the X if you want to hear it. Well, he's very comfortable with himself. But that's true. But he's very comfortable with himself. He's just going to go try it again. He's lost his looks, and he's very obese. But that's his MO. That's what he's always done. Yeah, there's no way he can run. F me dead. But he doesn't see any faults. He was laughing. He was giggling when he came on because he already bought the ticket. He was not a care in the world when he announced his divorce. No, he's just laughing. He's not wired like like you and me. Mark T, can't waddle away from yourself? Okay, now let's finish up. I know I'm going to lose some people, but that's okay. Oh, and remember, what comes at 7 o'clock? Kelly will be not on the CFN network. He's going to be on the Green Room channel with the Master Shroom. I don't know. Who knows? It's funny. You'd think some guys couldn't find. They find someone with those 2 horns. Probably a deal breaker for most ladies. When they find out she'll be working, not him. You'll be working. Playboy, Doug, pretty please, Playboy. Well, I did it on. I can tell you what it is. Let me get rid of this wall. We don't need that now. I put it up on my post on it. Can I show you my post? Maybe I can do that. View your channel. Go to posts. There it is. And there's a link direct to X. The Beast of Brisbane announces his divorce. You know what? I should show you this. Okay. Let me take you over to my channel. I can't strike my own channel, right? So we're going to share screen and DOXXreport YouTube. Uh-oh, there he is. There he is. Look at that face. He's laughing. Look at this. The Beast of Brisbane announces his divorce. This is how he announces it. Just as silly as can be. And I put this, amen, brother, 3 thoughts that wasted a year. He was totally correct. The silent killer. Playboard, Wednesday, end of the year, Wednesday, December 31st. The Cult of the Living Dead. These are your gross numbers. Yesterday, $184. The Dungeon, $0. Last 7 days, $1,081. The Horology Dungeon, $353. Last 30 days, $3,316 for the Beast of Brisbane. Horology Dungeon, $1,480. Lifetime Achievement Award, Can you imagine that? $664,957. And how much of that he got left? He owes on both properties. He paid off his house. He still owes on his HELOC. I mean, you know that. He's going to sell the BMW, but so he can travel, but he still owes a lot. The Dungeon, $77,324. And there you go, Mark the Shark. Mike the Snake and Kelly stream? No, I'm talking about Kelly the quail. I'm assuming, she's not living there. I think she's, I don't know where she is, to tell you the truth. I mean, would you want to be there? I assume Mrs. AC3 doesn't do the laundry. He wears black t-shirt. No, he's doing his own, which means he's not doing any, right? Okay, we covered this, and we covered that, we covered that. All right. Now, I was going to look up the Fairness Act, the Social Security Fairness Act, and here it is. And what it boils, in simple terms, it just adds more people onto Social Security is what it does. It eliminated a couple provisions that prevented certain individuals from collecting Social Security. One group that cut their Social Security benefits from other jobs where they did pay into the system. And so that was probably unfair, so they put them in. And the other one cut or limited spousal survivor benefits if they received such a pension. The act eliminated the Social Security Fairness Act eliminated these cuts, so affected retirees now get full Social Security benefits they earned. In other words, they paid into without those reductions. And it applies retroactively from January 2024. Okay? So got that out of the way, and then we'll play 2 clips, and then we'll be done with it, unless you have got questions on it. Clip number 1. Mr. President.
The spending bill that passed last night aims to cut $2 trillion.
Right.
Can you guarantee that Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security will not be touched?
Yeah, I mean, I have said it so many times, you shouldn't be asking me that question, okay? This will not be read my lips. It won't be read my lips anymore. We're not going to touch it. Now, we are going to look for fraud. I'm sure you're okay with that, like people that shouldn't be on, people that are illegal aliens and others, criminals in many cases, and that's with Social Security. We have a lot of people. You see that immediately when you see people that are 200 years old that are being sent checks for Social Security. Some of them are actually being sent checks, so we're tracing that down, and I have a feeling that Pam is going to do a very good job with that. But you have a lot of fraud. But no, we're not doing anything on that.
Now, that read my lips was, I believe, George Bush, to where he said, read my lips, I will not raise taxes. He met with the Democrats, and guess what? He raised taxes. So that was that reference. And one clip, one more, just a final one from our wonderful president. Where'd you go? Here we go.
In the campaign, I made a secret pledge to our seniors that I would always protect Social Security, and under this administration, we're keeping that promise and strengthening Social Security for generations to come. I signed one big, beautiful bill and allowed no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Social Security will be great again. You have my commitment. This is a proclamation both commemorating the 90th anniversary of the Social Security Act, and it also obviously mentions the fact that as part of the One Big Beautiful Bill, a vast majority of our senior citizens are no longer paying taxes on their Social Security benefits, as you promised in your campaign and as you delivered for the American people.
Promise is made, promise is kept. That's the end of the politics, unless you want to bring something up. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the Playboy business, Docs. I thought it was the end of the year. Why not take a look? He's in trouble, man. He's going to go to Vietnam for 3 months. What's he going to be living on? Easy Drink? Is Easy Drink going to pay his bills? I don't know. Well, it says Archie Lecture live stream, so I guess I got to read it. I look forward to hosting many older debutantes on the Central Australian Network, broadcasting out of many exotic locations in 2026. Like, subscribe, and tell those older ladies about my network and how you can't earn a living. You don't earn a living. I'm going to try to reach out to those women, as many as I possibly can. And I hope you have a work permit to go over there, too, because you'll be working there, earning money. Get that work permit. I'd hate to have somebody turn you in. I think that's Tanzil. Archie wouldn't come over here. He didn't give a shit. Debutards, says Mark. Who's going to NAM? Let's go to the X account. Boris, DOXXreport at X. I got the clip over there. He announced he is going to Vietnam for 3 months. He'll be leaving the end of March. Must be April, May. I don't know. Go listen to the clip. It's hard for me to listen to him. He's laughing during the whole time. Can you imagine a guy talking about his divorce? He's laughing. He knows he had a good ride. He knows he got the best of that deal. The cult leader, that's who's going to Vietnam, Asia. Well, you just saw the Archie Luxury live stream post up here. Now, I've covered, I'll always read the comments, so let's see, I've covered that. Let's go to, MT85. Now, what is up with that? What is up with, I didn't even play the bat signal for you. Here's the bat signal for Mookie.
Almuamua.
Amuamua.
Almuamua.
Amuamua.
Almuamua.
Amuamua. Welcome, Mookie. Oh, I would pay. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of money, but I try to help him that way, but he doesn't want money, so would you meet Jax for dinner? Wawa, lunch, whatever, if he came to Central Florida. If so, would you split the check? I would pay. Come on. I would be the host. All right. Now what? Let's see. Interesting question. MT85. Now, we have to talk about how do I approach this? I have to think how I don't want to make anybody upset. Mark the Shark, you're a real one. Depends real what? No, I mean, I got to be the host if he comes by. I mean, I'm not going to have him pay. I'm not going to split it with him. Okay, so how do I approach this delicate subject? The diner owner-operator is very concerned with his dental bill. And I noticed MT85 over there. And he said something about $200. And I had a brilliant creative idea flowed through me. What I'm offering to MT85 is for $200, if you PayPal Morty $200, I'll give you an hour on my channel. You can do anything you want. Within the no clips, no music, and you can have anybody on. Just be civil. Don't make it. You can bring Morty up, but don't make it all about Morty. But I'll give you an hour on the show, and I'll be working the boards behind it. And for instance, I already made you some thumbnails, MT85. Now check this out. I already got a name for your show. Shoot the Bull, MT85. And you can have that one, or I can come up with another one. You can have Shoot the Bull, MT85. And that's a slang for casual discussion. If you're not, I think most of the world knows that, shooting the bull. So at the time you want, just show me you can redact your name, but just show me that you paid him $200. Come over here, I'll give you an hour. And I got the top tier on the StreamYard, so you could have as many guests as you want. I would also, let's say you came over and you're doing the show by yourself. I would hop on until somebody else hopped on. I don't do panels. But I wouldn't let you just flounder around, but get a feel for it. Do an hour. And let's say you get 6 people over here or 4, and everything's cooking and you're getting comments. And at the end of the hour, I'll do another half hour. And if you're still going strong, I'll do 2 hours. It's up to you. $200 to Morty. Call it, it would be, now he's not ever going to take my idea on anything. So I'm not even going to deal with him, but I'll do it with you. And we don't need his permission. Just send him the PayPal and you show me a copy. You can redact your name, however you want to do it, and I'll bring you on over here. Now, how cool is that? Wouldn't that be cool to do? Instead of being a panelist, you can run your own show. Shoot the Bull with MT85. Got a ring to it. I think Toy Mo does a good job on Uncle Curly's stream. He compliments the host. Agree? Well, it's totally squirrely all the way. Squirrely is not gonna. It doesn't matter how many people over there. He's gonna talk. So I don't really watch it that much. The only time I did watch it when he kind of pivoted and he didn't play any clips. He didn't have any guests on, and I listened to that one. It's like, a leopard takes a time out from killing all the warthogs. Oh, yeah, then I'll watch it. But then he became the leopard again on the next show. So 45 minutes. I guess we can do Q&A. Let's do Q&A now. Q&A on the DOXXreport. I'll be going through your comments. I'm a little concerned about Green Room tonight. Oh, there's another lizard. He comes on at 7 o'clock. Not on the CFN network. He has his own channel. I hope he did. Now, you think Aussie Expat is hard on the boomers. Green Room is even more so. So I hope that doesn't happen. You know what I mean. He's aggressive. He takes no prisoners. No prisoners. You know what that means, don't you? No prisoners! No prisoners! It's curly. It's squirrely, for heaven's sakes. I have no idea. No, I don't think they have a dentist over there. I've never seen a dentist. Eyeglass department's very good, even though I got my glasses through and she was a very nice woman, very knowledgeable. She said something else, but I don't want to talk about that. That's about diagnoses, but I don't know. I don't know. Asking for glasses. They got opticians over there. They got a pharmacy over there. You get vaccinations, but I never heard of dentures. Asking for a friend. I would advise against it, unless you're not going back. And then I would advise against doing any move. If you're not going to go back, don't make any move. Just be a gentleman. Couple dates, and then Now, if you really like her, and you will see her again, it's okay. That's my advice. If I had a nephew that would listen to me. Because it means It means a lot different things to the woman than it does to you. Like she thinks you really like her. And when you don't really care. You know, you just have someone. So just, that's my advice. I'm going through the same dilemma, actually. There's somebody over the fitness center, and it's like, you know, I don't know. You know, it's kind of, if I'm not sure, then I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I shouldn't even do anymore. Mookie says, now let's get this right here. Let me read this properly. No petting on the first ophthalmologist visit. Oh, she was really smiling. I blew that one totally. But I don't think she, you know, coming after an old man, it's like, you know, you start thinking what's wrong with her. Should Dirk get funny you should say that. I think men can get breast cancer, believe it or not. Should Dirk get a mammogram? Well, let's go ask Grok. Grok, do men get breast cancer? That's a terrible thing. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. 2 results, 29 results. Yes, men can get breast cancer, although it is rare. Men have breast tissue, including ducts and some glandular structures, just much less than women. So cancerous cells can develop there. It accounts for less than 1% of all breast cancer cases and about 0.5 to 1% of cancers in men. In the United States of America, estimates for recent years indicate around 2,800 new cases annually in men, with a lifetime risk of about 1 in 726 to 1 in 755. Well, you got to keep the weight down. This is from Grok. Let's see. If you have I have a scratch under my nipple. A painless lump or thickening. I'll have to tell that to the doctor when I visit. A painless lump or thickening in the breast, often under the nipple. Uh-oh, I may have it. Changes to the nipple, such as inversion, redness, or discharge. Ooh, I never had that. Skin dimpling, scaling, or irritation on the breast. Risk factors, older men, most common around 60 to 70. Uh-oh. Family history or inherited genes, mutations. No, don't have the conditions that increase estrogen levels, like obesity, liver disease, or Klinefelter syndrome, radiation exposure to the chest. Okay. All right, well, yeah, it can happen. Not something I want to think about. Darth, now Mark, rest assured, I do my own breast examination in the shower. Okay, now that was funny. About the only time you've ever been funny, so I had to give you credit for that. No, I'm not putting that up, Mark. That's a silly idea. Mark T says, well done. Peter Chris got breast cancer. Who's Peter Chris? Oh, the Kiss? Really? The Kiss character, the quiet one. Wow, breast cancer. Okay. That's something we don't want to know, Dirk. Comments, Q&A for the DOXXreport. Now, back to the MT85. The offer for $200 donation to PayPal donation to Morty for his dental bill. Now there is always there's a chance of grifting. You know, I mean, YouTube. Now I hope he does really have a dental bill. Okay, but it has to be said, there are some people out there who would even stage a marriage just for a few extra bucks. So, is Morty a grifter? He says he's not.
I have a channel, but it's not a grift channel. I do say I'm the poor and send money now.
Okay, so he's not grifting. So I think it would be a good idea. Come over here, $200, do your own show. You don't have to be a panelist. Talk about anything you want. Have anybody you want on. And if it's rocking and rolling and an hour goes by, I'll give you another half hour. If it's still going, I'll give you 2 hours, $200. And it doesn't go to me, it goes to Morty. We can kind of form the EDM network to help others. And that's not funny either, Dirk. See, I think, no, I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It's a new year. I'm not going to say it. Serenity now, civility now, civility now, civility now. Now, do you think Green Room is going to go live? His thumbnail says live, or is he just going to do another yucky talk? Yucky talk. Well, it's men's health, you know? It's important. I would pay to hear how Morty became poor. Yeah, I hate when he says that I'm poor. But, well, he has already addressed that. I can paraphrase it for you. Life happens. In other words, he had nothing to do with it. Just life happened. After years of work and education, well, besides education, and he's a very smart fellow, you've got to have action. And that's the reason I put that up on my post there. The kid said, you know, you can talk yourself. There's a whole thing on leadership, you know, that will help. Mark, say it. Say it. No, I don't want to say it. It's not nice. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Unless I'm forced to say it. And I'm not there yet. That's not true either, Dark. When it's fun, it's not fun. Listen, I gave you a drum roll when it's funny. Mark T, that is a non-answer. What was your question? How Morty? Well, he just didn't plan. I mean, that's the reason. He didn't plan for retirement at all. He didn't know it was coming, I guess. But it's a non-answer. But it's a way of not taking responsibility. Oh, life happened. What do you mean it happened? You made choices along the way. I'm just telling you what he said in the past. What would be the complex? Maybe I'm the one with the complex. Because remember, I was Green Room's executive producer at one time, and he kind of threw me under the bus, as I recall. He was courting original OC, because I wasn't getting any ideas. And so I thought, okay, I went down and I made a list of ideas for him, which Curly made fun of. But I usually was hands off. But then when he was starting courting original OC, and then he was putting up something about me, and I just resigned. So we'll see. I hope he has. I wonder if he's changed at all in 2 years. He hasn't been on YouTube for 2 years. Has he learned anything? What happened to him? He should give us a rundown of what he's been doing. Has he been arrested? Is he a leader of a gang? Has he done any jail time? Did he go to school? Did he become a cop? Did he find a job? Did he find love? What's he been doing? That's what we want to hear. I don't want to see his shtick. Or if he does now, what did he used to do? He'd come on and he'd just say, I don't have anything. He'll do 5 minutes and say, I don't have anything. That would be the old Green Room. No, I don't know if Jax was around 2 years ago for Green Room, or was he? I don't remember. Okay, I like this one. Let's see. Mark T. Dirk is as funny as Daniel Katz. I've seen Daniel. What's really funny when Daniel Katz gets angry and starts yelling at Timmy. Oh, that is funny. That is truly funny. I remember my typing teacher in junior high was Mr. Crawford. He was worked for the railroad and a part-time typing teacher. I remember sitting in class, and I used to love Bazooka bubble gum, maybe the sweetness of it, and I had a whole, like multiple pieces in my mouth chewing away. How many pieces of gum you got there, kid? Morty was my typing teacher in junior high. It was a great, I typed in junior high, wasn't athletic. I certainly didn't have any woodworking skills or car skills or, auto mechanical skills. And then I got into high school, and it was an easy A, so I took typing 2, typing 3, and they had electrical typewriters, and it paid off because now I'm running the CFN network, and I need to type. I liked, it was a good way to get an A. I once lived in a teepee and a wigwam. It was 2 tenths. Mark T, inferiority complex. Are you sure you're not projecting, Mark? Darth, that was so funny. Lavishly fat. Happy New Year's to all. Now, here's a guy that holds a grudge. Except Dodger and Jamie. Well, listen, you were disappointed. I was disappointed. I had them up on the network. They had star billing. It was a disappointment to me. But I understand the reasoning. But they're welcome over here, and they could change your mind. I don't know. Damn right I hold a grudge. I mean, they were supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. Now, I'm not watching college football because the games don't really matter except the 4 o'clock game. And that one mattered. Indiana and Alabama. Now, Miami beat Ohio State. Now, that was a mega, mega upset. And that Ohio State quarterback just didn't look right. And then I come to find out they didn't let they had an offensive coach for Ohio State. And then they didn't let him coach the final game because he took another job. Well, everybody takes other jobs, and the kids are in the portal. Let him coach. So the head coach called the jobs, did a terrible, terrible thing of it. And they lost the game. But Miami squeaked in there. They shouldn't even have been in because that's what got Notre Dame all upset. But that was a big upset. But I watched that on the highlights. But I'm going to try to watch the Indiana-Alabama game. But I can't listen to the television, so I'm going to have to find a radio station and get the calls. And it's too damn long. When they start doing, they do so much hype. But they just play the game. The game is the. But when you do all the hype of it, it's disappointing. And then you get to the game, it could be boring. Just let it do it on its own. It's exciting on its own. You don't need to hype it so much. Well, you never know if he's telling the truth, right? Time Lord Green Room said he was going to the police academy. I guess 5-0 didn't work out. Is he from Australia or New Zealand? No, he's an Aussie guy, right? He's not New Zealand. Not really. Let's see. Lexi, you were picked on as a kid. I mean, you constantly berate. Who do I berate? I give my observations. Berate people? No, I just want them to take responsibility. Don't give me this life just happens. Every decision you made put you where you're at, good or bad. What you think, what's in your head is manifested outside of you. You constantly berate people because of their life choices. No, but he can make the life choices to take guitar lessons and not work. That's fine. That's not. But don't say, "Woe is me! I'm poor and I'm in an apartment." When that's what you wanted, you earned it, right? Oh, really? Lavishly fat. I know law enforcement agencies up here in Canada get a little uneasy with folks who have some sort of social media online presence, which may have done him in. I'd like to hear about that. That's what I like about Jax. He's genuine. These other guys, they're not, you don't know what's going on. They don't tell you the real story. At least you get the real story from Jax. Take Alabama +7. Indiana, it'll be interesting. I don't think, have Indiana and Alabama ever played? Should be good. Hope it's a good game. I just want a competitive game, and may the best man win. Nothing wrong with that, Darth. Off to the drywall job. Yeah, just don't tell us you're into what did you say when you were asked? I'm into tech. I'm in the tech industry. No, you're not. You're hanging drywall, which is okay. What do we got? 1 hour under our belt. We are currently doing what are we doing? We're doing the Q&A is what we're doing. And remember, Green Room, I'll be watching tonight. I hope I'm awake at 7 o'clock. And see if you're a candidate. I didn't hear back from you. We had our staff, our attorneys contact you by email for the Central Florida Networks, CFN. Well, you're kind of on we'll see how you do tonight. What do they call it? Not a demo. An audition. You'll be auditioning. There's competing networks out there, Green Room. Some are willing to pay. Just saying. See how you do. Yep, Morty, I'm going to try to help you, but I can't do it directly. I'm going to see if MT85 takes my offer, and it's up to MT85. We don't need your permission.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. You don't like it. Well, it's hard to say. I'm looking for good talent, premium talent. Look at Jax. Up every morning, almost every morning, doing a 2-hour show, hour-and-a-half show. It's tough. Any other programming prospects coming down the pipe that you can give us a little hint of? I wish I could. I was all set for Jamie and Dodger. And then the day before, I get a very nice email. And I understand. Okay. I had to take him off. So we got the DOXXreport, the Sunday schooling show, and Jackson Bob show. That's it, as of right now. Now, maybe MT85 comes in and knocks it out of the park. I'd try to sign him up. I don't think I'd give my keys to him, but I would, maybe give him a time where he could, do once a week or twice a week, and I'd be here running the board. And again, if you missed the offer, I offered to MT85 $200 donation, to a PayPal donation to Morty. Just send me the receipt. You can redact your name. Show me the receipt. I'll give you an hour over here. You can host your own show. See how it goes. I got a premium account. Have as many guests as you want. I'll put the link up there. Just no clips, no music, and keep it civil. And don't make it all about Morty. Just you want to talk politics, you want to talk whatever. And we can, and I'm retired, so it's really up to you. The time would be open. I go to bed early is all, MT85. And I already have a name for you. It's Shoot the Bull with MT85. That's one thumbnail, or we could go with this one. I didn't put a house in the background. I could have done that. Shoot the Bull with MT85. Be interesting to see how many viewers you get. Oh, I wrote it down. No, I just shaved today before I got. Oh, I was looking terrible. I looked terrible. Showered, shaved. And when did I put a new blade in? I'm tracking it now. Let's see, I put it in December 14th. I can get a month out of it because I turn it over. I mark the blade with nail polish because a blade, has two sides, two edges. And then I finish it off with the Norelco. I did run my budget. I shared with you my budget. Didn't I do that? So this year, to live where I'm living and my lifestyle, which is pretty frugal when you think about it, and no wife, no kids, debt-free. Let's see my budget. I have my consolidated expenses here. The only mistake I made is I put in the 2026 county taxes for 25. I should have, because they do it in the December of the previous year, but they're close. So 2025 consolidated. This includes all utilities, home pest control, lawn mowing, lawn fertilization with lawn pest control, termite bond, housekeeping, POA fees, phone carrier, home internet, food, fuel, some clothing, online expenses, 1Password, Amazon Prime, iCloud storage, Ring doorbell, wholesale club memberships. I have 3. I have the premium one over at Costco, $130. X Premium, YouTube Premium, StreamYard, and Del Boca Vista Computer Club and Travel Club. And the Travel Club has yet to cash my check. I gave him $12. What, I got to go for an interview to get in their travel club? Are you kidding me? All insurances, auto, AAA, home, umbrella policy, Delta Defense, all healthcare, surgery, appointments, procedures, Medicare, medical premium, which went up, $202 a month is all. All federal taxes and county taxes. No federal taxes this year. $30,174 is what I spent in 2025. Does not include IMAX, iPhones, iPad, Apple Watch, cameras, microphones, wristwatches, flashlights, folding knives, padlocks, and firearms. I'm done. No more firearms. Your timeless aluminum is, I know, but the Rex is perfectly balanced. It's heavy. The aluminum, when it's so light, you got to put some pressure on. And sometimes I notice it's hard to do. But with the Rex, it's heavy and it's perfect. Your timeless aluminum is feeling neglected. Perhaps you give to a friend. Well, what friends? Elderly people. I don't know. Some of them for you. I would like to ship them off to somebody, but I don't have, the aluminum one you said I should keep if I travel. But I don't have the boxes they came in. I wish I would have saved the boxes, but I don't have the box. I could still wrap them. I got bubble wrap I could put them in. If anybody wants a safety razor, I'll send you 2 of them. Contact me. Yeah. Because the aluminum would be pretty good to take on vacation, but I have 2 other ones. What do I have? Well, Amazon sells razor. Well, they can get a case, But I'm going to give my razor away if somebody wants it. All you have to do is contact me, and you know where to do that. It is DOXXreport at Outlook.com if you would like 2 safety razors. And I'll try to tell you what they are. Oh, I got a file somewhere. Grooming, I got a Merkur 23C double-edged razor, Merkur, M-E-R-K-U-R. And a Timor, Timor, double-edged safety razor. So if you would like 2 razors, or would like 1, let me know. I should put that in the show description. Hold on. What did I pay for this one, the Merkur? I got that from the Fender hand, $30. It's a long handle, by the way, too. So here we go. Let me put that in the notes, the comments, in case you would like one. The Merkur. And let's see, what's the other one? Timor. Just a common, I got it the same place. This is $70, the Timor. 1325 closed comb, safety razor with solid stainless steel, long handle. For some reason, I thought a long handle would be better for me. There you go. If you would like one of these razors, here's the first one. Merkur 26C long handle, double-edged. The other one is a Timor 1325 closed comb safety razor with solid stainless steel, long handle. I don't want to do overseas shipping, though. That's pricey. If you're in the United States somewhere, I can send it to you priority mail. Amazon sell razor case. I have to, I got the glasses that I got are really good too, the cases they gave me. But I'd like to get some sport cases that have Velcro and yet still protect it. I'm going to have to look for that. I'll have to write that down. Throw in a bag or something. I put those glasses on in the wholesale club. Holy smokes, did it open a lot of things. I could see. Glasses case. We got 15 more minutes. Timeless makes great stuff. And all these, I remember going into, but I never thought about it because my dad had one. I really didn't, I got an Oracle razor. I used to shave every day. I'm not shaving with a double edge every day. And my dad had them, but I go into these estate sales. I haven't been into one for a very long time, but they got everything there. I mean, kitchen stuff, and it's just a horde of people that they're when they open for these estate sales. But if I really want something, I just go buy it.
Nobody goes on forever and ever and ever, and you're not going. I'm not going to go on.
I have a channel, but it's not a grift channel. I do say I'm the poor, and send money now.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Oh man.
Given me much to work with, so some days the notes are.
Who gives a fuck? Make it up.
Well, yeah.
Make it up. What the fuck? Make it up.
We're definitely ad-libbing. We're ad-libbing.
Yeah, make the shit up. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You cannot be serious! You cannot be serious!
I still got 13 minutes to go.
I feel free. I feel free.
Oh, I'm not a historian. That is not for me. The Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman. Discuss. No. You want to come on, I'll let you discuss it. Email me, I'll give you a link. You know, I feel a little sad he's coming back. You know, what's there to come back to? YouTube? You know, it's like, I hope he's doing well. I hope he made the academy. I hope he's working. But to come back to YouTube, kind of sad, isn't it? And our big return, Kelly and Green Room, and there is the link. Got 9 minutes to go. I guess we can just cut the show. I mean, an hour and 22 minutes, that's fine. All right. Let's get rid of the bird. Get rid of that damn bird.